We are going to multiply two-digit numbers and solve multi-step problems using two-digit multiplication. First, let's practice multiplying two-digit numbers. 63 times 21. First, I'm going to multiply 1 times 3 and record. Next, I'm going to multiply 1 times 6 and record. Now I'm going to bring down a 0 and multiply 2 times 3 and record, and 2 times 6. Now I'm going to add. 3 plus 0 is 3, 6 plus 6 is 12, 2 plus 1 is 3, and 1 plus 0 is 1. So 63 times 21 is 1,323. Now let's multiply 42 times 35. First, I'll multiply 5 times 2 and get 10. Carry my 1. Next, I'll multiply 5 times 4 and get 20 and add my 1, so 21. Since I've already used my 1, I'm going to cross it out. Now I'll multiply, or carry my 0, and then I'll multiply 3 times 2, which is 6, 3 times 4, which is 12. I'll add it together to get 1,470. So 42 times 35 is 1,470. Let's look at 92 times 13. First, I'll multiply 3 times 2 to get 6. Next, I'll multiply 3 times 9 to get 27. I'll write a 0. Now I'll multiply 1 times 2, which is 2, and 1 times 9, which is 9. Next, I'll add. To get 1,196. So 92 times 13 is 1,196. Now let's solve a problem. Sue caught 15 fish each day for 16 days. Kim caught 12 fish each day for 21 days. Who caught the most fish? How many more did she catch? So first, let's determine how many fish Sue caught. She caught 15 fish for 16 days. So we need to multiply 15 times 16. 6 times 5 is 30. 6 times 1 is 6 plus my 3. Write my 0, cross out my 3 because I've already used it. 1 times 5 is 5, and 1 times 1 is 1. Now I'll add. So Sue caught 240 fish. Now let's determine how many fish Kim caught. She caught 12 fish for 21 days. So we'll multiply 12 times 21. 1 times 2 is 2. 1 times 1 is 1. Write my 0. 2 times 2 is 4. 2 times 1 is 2. Next, I'll add. So Kim caught 252 fish. So Kim caught the most fish. The next question says, how many more did she catch? So I need to subtract to find out how many more fish Kim caught than Sue. 252, take away 240 to find the difference. The difference is 12. Kim caught 12 more fish than Sue. Let's practice another problem. Bill collected 25 coins in 32 days. Sam collected 43 coins in 17 days. Who collected the most coins? How many more coins did he collect? First, let's determine how many coins Bill collected. He collected 25 coins in 32 days. So we'll multiply 25 times 32. 2 times 5 is 10. 2 times 2 is 4 plus 1 is 5. Cross out the 1 that I've used. I'll write my 0. 3 times 5 is 15. 3 times 2 is 6 plus 1 is 7. Now I'll add. To get 800, Bill collected 800 coins. Now I'll determine how many coins Sam collected. He collected 43 coins in 17 days. So I'll multiply 43 times 17. 7 times 3 is 21. 7 times 4 is 28 plus 2, which is 30. Cross out my 2, write my 0. 1 times 3 is 3, and 1 times 4 is 4. Now I'll add to get 731. So Bill collected the most coins. The next question says, how many more coins did he collect? We'll need to subtract and find the difference. 800 take away 731. Have to regroup, go all the way to the hundreds place. I'll make the 8 a 7. The first 0 becomes a 10. Have to make it a 9 to make my ones column a 10. Now I can subtract. 10 minus 1, 9 minus 3, and 7 minus 7 is 0. So Bill collected 69 more coins than Sam. Let's try another problem. Ryan rides his bike 18 miles each day for 14 days. Bob rides his bike for 16 miles each day for 12 days. Who rode the most miles? How many more miles did he bike? First, let's determine how many miles Ryan rode his bike. He rode 18 miles for 14 days. So 18 times 14. 4 times 8 is 32. 4 times 1 is 4, plus 3 is 7. 1 times 8 is 8, and 1 times 1 is 1. Now I can add. Ryan rides his bike 252 miles. Next, let's determine how many miles Bob rides his bike. He rides his bike for 16 miles for 12 days. So I'll multiply 16 times 12. 2 times 6 is 12. 2 times 1 is 2, plus 1 more is 3. 1 times 6 is 6, and 1 times 1 is 1. Now I can add. Bob rides his bike for 192 miles. So Ryan rode the most miles. The next question asks, how many more miles did he bike? We need to subtract to find the difference. Ryan rides his bike for 252 miles. We'll subtract 192 miles that Bob rides his bike. $60 miles is the difference. Ryan rode 60 more miles than Bob. And this concludes our lesson on multiplying two-digit numbers.